Did you know that after the age of 40, women naturally start losing muscles? Up to 3 to 5% every decade. This loss can lead to decreased strength, a slower metabolism, and an increase in body fats, even if your weight stays the same. But here's the good news. You can reverse this trend by focusing on lean muscle mass and high-quality protein. Today, I would explain what lean muscle mass really is, how it looks, why it matters after 40, and exactly how much protein you need to protect your body and stay strong. You know, since turning 50, I have devoted a great deal of time to truly understand nutrition, and I'm still learning. What feeds my body, what sustains my energy, and what genuinely works for me. And perhaps what I have discovered or I am discovering will work or resonate with yourselves. Now, having lost about 10 kg, I have come to appreciate that this transformation is about so much more than just the numbers on the scale. It's a deeply personal journey, and it's shaped by patience, self-discipline, and steadfast commitment to consistency. Very important. Basically, this is a journey for life. So what is lean muscle mass? Lean muscle mass refers to your muscles without any fat. It contributes to your body tone and shape. This is where our bodies are not wobbling anymore. Two women can weigh the same, but the one with more lean muscle appears leaner, firmer, and looks much more better. According to the NIH, lean muscle is a critical component of healthy aging, directly linked to strength and independence in older adults. But here's the question. Why is it that our muscle loss accelerates after 40? I wish we wouldn't have to worry about muscle loss or aging. But the reality of life is it's just part of life. We age, we move, we pass on. But what we hope in our aging process is we're able to literally look after ourselves and hopefully maintain good health. This is most of what my channel is about, aging well, in good health, and also taking that upon ourselves to actually cater for ourselves, do the necessary things like maybe eating well, exercising, walking. There's a lot of things you could do. I mean, I'm literally just learning everything here. And then I wonder, why do we really have to age? Well, it's a natural process of life. Muscle loss is a natural process known as sarcopenia. Studies indicate that women lose about 8% of muscle mass per decade after the age of 40. Also, we have to deal with our hormones that shift during perimenopause, during menopause, due to the decrease in estrogen and testosterone, making it harder to build muscles. This is why sometimes some of us in menopause find it very difficult to build muscles. We have low estrogen. This leads to slow metabolism, increased fat storage. We have our belly, we call it menopause belly. Our bones become weaker. And then there's high risk of falls, especially as you age. This is why we really need to concentrate on strength training and eating well. So what are the benefits of preserving lean muscles? It helps to boost our metabolism. Muscles burn more calories at rest. Even an increase of 5 pounds in muscle can lead to a higher daily calorie burn. And that's where we want to be. It also improves our body composition. Muscles keeps you toned and firm as opposed to bulky and wobbly. It also enhances our insulin sensitivity. More muscle contributes to better blood sugar control, which lowers the risk of type 2 diabetic. It also helps to protect our bones. Muscle pulls on bones during resistance training, which improves bone density and reduces the risk of osteoporosis. And number 5, it helps to boost confidence and energy. A stronger body leads to a stronger mind and higher quality of life. And this is what we want, ladies. Okay, So let's think and talk about protein after 40. With age, some of us with age face what we call anabolic resistance, meaning the body becomes less efficient at using protein for muscle building. Consequently, the need for protein increases rather than decrease as we age. Very important to bear that in mind. Research suggests that women over 50 need 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kg of body weight daily. For example, if a woman weighs about 150 pounds, she would require at least between 105 to 150 protein daily. And it might be helpful to spread your protein throughout the course of the day, aiming for about 25 to 40 grams per meal to help stimulate muscle protein synthesis. I am more of an animal protein person. I'm aware we do have the options of plant protein, and if that's for you, that's fine. I'm not here to say one is better than the other. However, I prefer animal protein. Animal protein are complete, containing all the 9 essential amino acids. They are essentially rich in leucine, the amino acids that activate muscle building. Research indicates that animal protein is more effective than plant protein in stimulating muscle growth in adults. Now, examples of high-quality animal protein include what we all know: our beef, our chicken, our egg, our fish, our dairy, and whey protein at the bottom, because ideally you should go for whole foods, but whey protein can be useful to top up your protein goals for the day. So I'm going to give you some practical examples. So let's look, rather than just talking, let's look at some practical examples on how you can at least get in your protein, because it's very important. Here's a sample day of high protein eating. So for breakfast, you can have 3 eggs and some Greek yogurt. That will give you just about 35 grams of protein. For lunch, you can have about 150 grams of chicken breast. That will give you about 40 grams of protein. Dinner, you have 200 grams of salmon, fish. That will give you about 45 grams. And a snack, you can have a whey kind of shake, which will give you about 25 grams of protein. In total, altogether for the day, you would have been able to get in at least 145 grams of protein, enough to build lean muscle and to support fat loss. So here's the takeaway. Lean muscle mass is the fountain of youth after 40. It keeps your metabolism high, your body strong, your energy levels up. However, you can't build or preserve it without sufficient protein, ideally from high-quality animal source. If you're a woman over 40, aim for 100 to 150 grams of protein a day, spread it across your meal, and combine this with resistance training. By doing so, you wouldn't just age well, you'll feel much better in yourself. Let me know in the comments, are you meeting your daily protein goals? Or do you believe you're still under eating protein? Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Have a lovely day. God bless you.